Well, so this is where minimalism has really helped me out a lot. I used to be in this mindset of I always want more, I want more money, I want a promotion, I need to grow bigger so that, I can get those better clothes, a bigger house, a nicer car, whatever your thing is. And then I started to notice that there are people who make $500,000 a year. Maybe you're like an attorney and they're working 100 hours a week. They're not enjoying their family. They have that huge house and a nice car. They have this lifestyle that seems desirable. But honestly, I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. Like, I don't need to have all the money in the world if that means I have to lose a lot of my freedom for it. There's this quote that I love that don't sacrifice what you have for what you don't need. If you have enough to be happy to survive because your expenses are low and your income doesn't rely on you working like constantly, then you don't need to have more. You can be happy with what you have. If it means you're going to sacrifice your free time, your hobbies, your dreams, your family in order to have a nicer house, a nicer car because you're making more money, that's not a sacrifice I am willing to make. And I don't think most people should make it, even though it seems to be kind of the American way right now. Instead, I've been really focusing on understanding and pursuing true wealth, which for me has been more freedom. It's options, something that most people don't have. And if you want to travel the world, you can, because there's a cheaper way to do it. You don't need the lavish vacations. You can do it pretty cheaply. If you want to stay home, you can do that. If you want a nice place, you can house hack and figure out a way to do that. So really optimizing everything in my life so that I can have time to spend with my families, to work on hobbies that I like, to eat pizza, and really just live a lifestyle that is by design and not by default, so that I can look forward to every Monday morning instead of dreading it. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want up to 12 free stocks, you can check out Webull with the link down in the description.
Morning routines are one of the most important things that you can create in your life. And the reason is, when you start the day, if you get early momentum, the rest of the day is often going to follow in it. It's an idea called entropy. Everything moves towards chaos. And the only way to combat that is to put energy into the system. You are not going to wake up, randomly have a good day. You're going to have to structure your day in a way that sets you up to overcome all of the entropy, all of that chaos, all of the 1,000 things going to come at you on a daily basis that are going to knock you off course. And the easiest way to do that is to have a routine that you follow every morning, so you don't have to think about it, you don't have to reinvent the wheel, you don't have to wonder or think about what you should be doing. It's just right there. It is baked into the routine. So by doing that, now you can actually accomplish the most important things first. So the thing to do in your morning routine well is to optimize for what Tim Ferriss refers to as the lead domino. What's the thing that if I did this, it's going to make everything else easier down the road? So number one, a morning routine actually starts the night before. You want to get plenty of sleep. Why? Because that's going to optimize your cognition. The next thing you want to do is either meditate or work out. Typically, I will work out first. The reason that I work out is because it optimizes your cognition so that everything else is going to get easier. It also dramatically impacts your energy levels. Talk about two things that are incredible lead dominoes. If I'm getting sleep and optimizing my cognition, I'm working out and optimizing my cognition, and I'm making sure that I have the energy levels that I need to get things done, now I'm really making sure that everything that I do after that is easier. The next thing that I do is meditate. Why? Because it optimizes your cognition. You want to make sure that you're getting all of your background radiation, the stress, the anxiety. You want to get that as close to zero as you can. That way, you think clearly. You get into what I call a calm and creative state, so that areas of your brain that don't want to communicate are able to communicate, get better ideas that way. Again, lead dominant, improving your cognition, lowering your stress levels, making sure that you're centered and that you've got that energy to move forward. Then I'm going to go down my list of important things. I make that list the day before, so I know exactly what I should be doing at any one time. And again, it's a lead domino strategy. The first thing that I'm going to do is going to be the thing that makes everything else on my list easier. I'm going to do everything that I can do on the most important thing. By the way, they should always be rank ordered. There is no such thing as a tie. There is a number one, a number two, a number three, a number four, so on and so forth. There is not two number ones. There's not two number twos. There is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so on and so forth. I do everything that I can do on number one. Once that's now where I'm waiting for something else, or I just have to let it bake, whatever, then I'm going to move on to number two. I'm going to do everything I can on number two. Then I'm going to move on to number three. If you set your day up like that, you're not checking your phone, you're not responding to other people, that's letting them control your schedule. the odds that somebody other than you knows better what you should be doing?